Hello. Happy Friday. Something a little different today. Gonna do some oxygen not included. It's music's maybe still a little loud. I'm turning it a little bit. Ooh, too much. Come on, 3%. Just a little background. Okay. We'll start getting some sounds from the game coming in, and let's see this button. Yes. All right. There we go. So, gonna do a new game here. I think it's been a little while since I played this last. Let's see. This doesn't have. I think it's been more than a year anyway. And in previous playthroughs, when I did play this, I think I had the DLC at that point. I seem to recall that. And I got up to like cycle 327. But I feel like I was starting to get into like mid game. So yeah, kind of my intent with this is to just get going. Gotta do survival though. Yeah, definitely. Classic, spaced out, or the lab. So, scenario similar to classic oxygen not included experience. Large starting asteroids with many resources, less emphasis on space travel. And in this one, you start with smaller starting asteroids, and then you gotta travel around between them. Can we? I don't know. I might trade these two out later. Again, I feel like, given how long it's been since I played, and that I'm by no means an expert at this game, maybe I'll stick with classic. And just kind of look for kind of an easier start to get into the swing of things, and then try to see where the game takes us. So we have interesting. This I'm not really familiar with. Track down fragments. Unlock a new resource. Interesting. Reclusive character living in a gravitas relic. Huh. So, I think. Huh. No, I'm not familiar with any of these things. So that's all new to me. And so, right. So we have for this seed. I think this is the seed, right? And then we can choose a destination. Okay, so that's the far right. So this Terra asteroid, no traits. No unusual features. Okay, a bunch of stuff. I've never seen a Mu asteroid before. Interesting. Survival chance ideal versus probable likely. So what is the ranking of survival chance here? Somehow I feel like likely is. Okay, I see. I think this is going down in survival chance. Okay. So, given the things I just said, maybe we'll start here. I'll look at game settings, but I don't think I want to really change anything. Right now, we'll just leave everything to defaults. And start game. So yeah, just I think my overall objective here is to kind of see what the end game looks like and kind of an easy start. And then, you know, after that, maybe there'll be other playthroughs of this. Don't know. See where it takes us. Okay. So let's check out the dupes we start with. And okay, so a doctor who has decreased germ resistance is kind of funny. I may. Let's see here. Yeah, and we can also kind of seek specific kinds of dupes here and re-roll them. So what do we want to start with, right? So we need we're going to be doing probably a good amount of digging to start with, and probably some building too, digging and building, right? Maybe I'll just try. Okay. Night owl, decreased strength, but plus. Okay, no. I don't want to spend too long trying to get the best dupes here, but I might as well spend a little bit of time seeing if we can get something good. Interesting. So that's what, 11 construction? But decreased 50% bathroom use speed. I don't know if that's that bad. And then we have tidying, researching, cooking. Do we want someone who is a good researcher? Huh. I think we want to, like, I'm dubious about this dupe just because I don't know that we want to specialize. It would be better to have folks, you know, dupes that can do a couple of different things here at the start. And suit wearing will eventually be good, but and increase machinery. But another, okay. Researching, decorating, operating. Don't like the allergy. Researching and building. But consumes more calories is probably pretty bad at the start. Researching, interior decorator, squeamish. That's not too bad of a negative trait, I think. I don't know that we need doctoring off the bat either. Tidying, decorating, ranching, tidying, decorating, supplying. Definitely don't need rocketry here at the start. Interesting. Suit wearing, ranching, supplying. Building, cooking. Starts with super hard digging. If their interest was also in digging, then that might be good. In fact, that's something we don't have, is someone that is a good digger. Nope. Interesting. No. Digging, operating? Gourmet. I don't know that I care about that negative trait, but this doesn't seem that great either. Let's keep looking. Interesting. So this feels a little over specialized. But yeah, let's try randomizing the name a couple of times. Just call it base. Dwelling. Okay, these are not as creative random names as the original one. The Cool Acropolis. Nope. The Super Settlement. The Impenetrable Paradise. GameBot 9K, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. The Abyss is kind of funny. Beautiful Beyond. I don't know. Let's keep going. The Scientific Space Junk. Okay, good enough. I don't want to spend all day just trying to pick a name. So let's go. Alert. Interesting. Okay, so I think this is the same thing as it said before. The asteroid we call home has collided with an anomalous planet. Or is this text different? This decimating our colony. Rebuilding it is of the utmost importance. I've detected a new cluster of mineral-rich planetoids in nearby space. If I can guide the duplicants to their perils of space travel, we could build a colony even bigger and better than before. Okay, interesting. I feel like when I played this before, this text was different, but maybe I'm just misremembering. Alright. Pause for a minute. And it's a new world, and I gotta remember how the controls work. So we can zoom in and zoom out. I can just right click and drag to look around. We got some polluted oxygen and carbon dioxide down there, granite sandstone, some water, oxalite, some copper ore, some more water up there. Is it really vacuum there? That seems odd. I mean, we should be... is there... Hold on. Let me, can you see controls? There we go. Dig, mop, clear, disinfect, attack, capture. Zoom in, zoom out, yeah. Number keys for all the different build menus, function keys for all the overlays, alternate view left alt and right alt. What does that do? Nothing apparently. Huh, okay. What's this? New blueprints unlocked. This is also something that was not in the game last time I played. We got H2O wedge. So it's drywall. Got it. I have to figure out what it's all about at some point. New things to figure out. All right, so a good amount of water around us. We get some algae down there for some initial oxygen production. Coal up there. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is take ourselves out a little bit of space. And we can probably just do something like that for starters, right? Some water here to put a pump over. Okay, sometimes they're just little pockets of vacuum. Okay, anyway, let's let the game advance. Alright, tutorials. little bit of stress. Got a little bit of food. Hey, Gamebot 9K, I did see your DM. I will get back to you on that. Either during my break midstream or after the stream. I did see your message. All right, so. I gotta remember how we need to start things off here. So, probably the most pressing thing is gonna be having an outhouse. I think ideally we want to, in the first cycle, get the outhouses and the, what else can we do? Oh, it's under furniture. Cots. So give the duplicants a place to sleep. And then outhouses, and do we have, is it under medicine? Yeah, wash basins. So we have all the stuff for that. That tracks. We probably want to. I think we're seeing a little bit more now. There's some bristle blossom down there, and lots of algae. Some chlorine there, an unknown. Let's see here. We can maybe go. Let's see, that's sand. Maybe here. Oh, it's good. All right. Maybe we can go down that way and go up as well. It's kind of thinking about. Oh, there's beets, coffee. Good. Kind of how we'll start exploring as well. Although I don't know if we need to do that right away. Probably a little bit. Let's see here. What's the key to? Okay, G. Let's think about where. What is this? Okay, that's dirt. Okay. How high do I want the floors to be? Maybe that would be a good start. Yeah. Yep, I know about digging. Someone's trapped? Oh my. Whoopsie. We can. Nope, don't want to do that. Let's just set up a ladder here and get out of there. I guess we probably want to have ladders across that anyway. There we go. We can maybe let time go a little faster. Good thing tubes can hold their breath for quite a long period of time. Concern is going to be, you know, I was thinking, let's see. I don't think we're going to have time to really do what I was planning on doing, so let's do this instead. Let's, I think one thing that's going to be really important is to ensure that any accidental fluids don't end up in our soon-to-be water supply. So let's put a little tile there, and then let's also uproot that. And let's go this way. So are we going to be able to... Let's be fine for a minute. Do we need 3? This is what happens when you don't play a game for like a year and a half. There's something else that we can, I guess it's not unlocked yet. Right, okay, so let's... Yeah, okay, and then we'll... that's not the right button. Deconstruct. And then, yeah, move things around a little bit. Door. Wait, no, that's not right. That's not right at all. How should this go? There should be wash basins? And that is a bathroom of a sort? Yeah, that's right. And then, if nothing else, we must have, I mean, must is a strong word, but let's just plan on getting 3 cots and we'll move them. But yeah. Yeah. And then if we're gonna have... There we go. If we're gonna have wash basins, we should make sure we have a source of water for them, yeah? And so we'll set this so that duplicants will wash when passing by from left to right. Yeah. I wish... It's kind of confusing, that button there, right? Because it talks about if you were to press the button, the description is what would describe what would happen rather than its current state. Okay. Well, we did not get everything set up before downtime started. And so now the tubes are germy, which is too bad. And now they're sleeping on the floor. Okay, well, we might as well keep on working on this then. Let's... Yeah. Don't need quite this much area, so let's do this. And then... Yeah. I vaguely know what I'm doing. Yeah, we need metal ore. Let's get this going sooner. Alright. Now our dupes will be able to eventually wash their hands. Yeah, so priorities are a thing that exist. Dupes that are good at certain tasks should have that as their priority. Yeah, for starters. Oh, there's only 2 levels of priority. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Alright, do we have materials to do pneumatic doors again? Little barracks. And just to make this stop yelling at us, let's tend to a couple things. So, colony achievement, yep. Bed and bath. Anyway, it's fine. It's marking a progress mark on this colony. Choose a date. There we go. And oxygen. Nope, don't want that right now. Oxygen diffuser. Let's get one of those going. We'll get that going up here. And the barracks as there's a room overlay, right? This is a barracks now. And that is a latrine. I think I said bathroom before, but the game considers this to be a latrine. Alright, so now we have some idleness. Can we make a micro musher? No, too early for that. Let's see here. We can make a manual generator and a battery, and we should get a research station going so that we can do some research. That's not the thing I want. Wire. There we go. Okay. And for now, probably our food source will just be digging up buried objects as we expand out further and further. I do also want to kind of continue exploring. So what is the hotkey? X to deconstruct. Day, we copy that build. There we go. And downtime. Oh yeah, and we need to select research. So there. If we want a food source, we're gonna need basic farming for starters. And that is probably a good thing to start with. A water cooler could also be good for morale. But it's early days. Eventually we'll want to get into like plumbing and sanitation and stuff. But farming seems like a good, like farming and then meal prep. Although we don't have anyone with a cooking skill, but there's lots of food-related things that this will unlock. So let's aim that way. Oh, and we've got a thingy over here. All right, we have. It's not so good news. Oh yeah, we got some slime biome going on over this way. We got another facility. I forget the name of that thing. Is this? Yeah, new blueprints. Okay. Do we need to continue to click on this, or will it accumulate things? Okay. It seems like it will accumulate, so we don't need to like regularly click on that to keep them coming. Whatever they're for, I have no idea. Oh, and we need power here. So I think I'll just run that way for now. Iron ore there. With something. Oh, a sweetle. And sand. Interesting. Phosphorite. Okay. Lots of sweetles and bliss burst. Decorative plant. It's a succulent. Releases an explosion of decor. Okay. And then spindly grapefruit plants. I feel like I've... Right. Okay. Tended by a divergent creature will produce high quality fruits instead. Yeah, there's a whole thing around there. Research is complete. Farming. Okay. And then... compost was the thing I was thinking of that we probably want to have over here. And then we got the planter box and the ration box. We already had one of those, but now we can make planter boxes. And we'll probably want to do that at some point. Consumes algae to produce oxygen and removes some carbon dioxide. So eventually we'll need that as well. For now, we're just going to let the carbon dioxide sink. We'll also be able to kind of dig into this area. Thinking about if we could make our way down here this way and eventually like open up the water here to increase our water reservoir. And there's our other research completed. That was really quick. What next? Farm station, fertilizer synthesizer. Not used that before. Refrigerator. Park sign, radiation lamp. We're into ranching. Power regulation into coal generator. I think we saw some coal. I feel like right now, probably let's get this going. We can, okay, so yeah, have hydrogen chlorine up here. New printables. What do we got here? So, some sandstone or salt water, or 2 suppliers. But you have critter ranching 1. Sweetle ranch? Think about that for a minute. So these Sweetles, what are they good for? Non-hostile. They excrete large amounts of solid sucrose. They are edible. A divergent, domesticable critter. So 2 different genders of 1 species, the Sweetle and the Grub. They tend to grub fruit plants. The grub possess slightly more tiny facial hair, which helps pollinate. Okay, hold on, let me pause for a minute. Consume this information. So they consume sulfur. And grubs can consume sucrose to produce mud. And basically 1 to 1. 2 to 1. Sulfur. Okay, nothing is producing sulfur. So this is we have to go mine sulfur to feed them. There is a bunch of sulfur out here that I'm seeing. This stuff here. Here. I don't really know if that's worth it, though. What were our other options? So, hard digging and bottomless stomach. Or... I don't know that we're ready to accept another dupe right now. So let's, the salt water will probably be eventually useful for, like, waterlock or something. So lots of slime down here. Did we finish? Did we finish that research? So, also, monuments. Okay, interesting. I think the research tree basically looks the same as the last time I played this. It doesn't go way off here. I think agriculture next. Crafting station, water cooler. Let's dig another room. Yeah. What do you mean missing? What? I selected something that I can't research yet. Right, we need the next research thing, right? Advanced research. I guess that's the next thing to do. That's right. Okay. We're doing okay on food. Any germ problems yet? No, so far so good. Let me see anything interesting down here. Oh, we have a hot tub. Interesting. In vacuum. We have more. Okay. Basically seeing the same things. Oh, we're out of power, right? Can we make this a little bit higher priority to run the manual generator? These should also be the outhouses should be kind of higher priority to make sure they're kept empty. I think ceiling collapse. Oh yes, that can happen. I'll leave the hatches be for now. Well, I guess we're gonna accumulate a lot of things right there. Oh, you know something we don't have failed to attend to is any kind of storage. I think for the sake of, whoops, cancel that too. Let's make a new room down here. Yeah, that'd be good. And then I guess it only needs to be like 2 high. Make a little storage room here. X, right? X to deconstruct. Where are our gas? Yeah, okay, there we go. So doing good in oxygen here in this room. Which is good. I think if there's one room you want a good oxygen supply, it's the room where the dupes sleep? I don't know. Makes sense to me. Alright, so we should have storage bins. More research complete. That was the advanced research. Yes. Maybe let's look at what else we can do with just the one research thing right now. Medicine, probably not too important. Pumps will soon be important. Ventilation. Decor. Ceiling light is... Wait, no, that's not what I'm thinking of. Is there one... Is there a different light for farming? Maybe not. Let's move towards coal generator. I think that'll be kind of the next step in terms of power generation for us. Okay, we're doing good in kicals. It's all... We're whittling down the nutrient bar, and there's a lot of muck root. But hey, stress is 0. That's fine. Alright, let's figure out what we're going to store in storage units. Let's say all, and then let's exclude what we're not going to store. Which we've just not seen a lot of stuff, so probably it's going to be everything. Yeah, that's fine. So then, copy settings, there we go, and paste. We got pinch of pepper nut apparently. No we don't. We know about it. I mean, it is connected, right? We're just out of power. Okay. Good. So I wanted to open this up to be able to access this stuff, but also give more room for carbon dioxide to sink. We probably also want to dig to the side here for ventilation eventually. Anything good up here? I do just want to explore to know what our options are. That feels like the right thing to do. We got a nice reserve of food over here. Maybe a wood there. Uranium ore, interesting. I think we'll need that eventually for later research. Alright, so is there, yeah, oh, backslash? Okay. Alright, so now we're researching internal combustion. Interesting. To latrine. Alright, so I was going to set up a, something. something. Oh, we got farm tile now. That's good. So water cooler and, mess tables. Research complete again. Is there a dedicated kind of research room? A laboratory? Okay. We got a skill point too. Let's see here. Maybe I want to make a laboratory room. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then, yeah, one gap there will be fine. And then let's empty this space out. There we go. And is this going to be a big enough area? 2, 3, 4, 5. So, isn't there a 24? I think it needs to be 35. If I remember. 32. Okay. So this does a couple things for us. You know, we're gonna get more food dug out from the these spots and free up some more space to put our research station and the other thing, supercomputer. I need both, right? Are lacking in metals. Most convenient source of that appears to be right here. So let's just slap another door over here. Oh, we can't because we're out of metals. Seems fine. Alright, got skill points. All right, Quinn. You got lots of morale. You love digging. That's right. You're the one that we're gonna have you. You're gonna be the designated digger. And Catalina, researching. And you don't have a skill point yet because you're not giving you enough stuff to build, I guess. Yep. Know about morale. Well, there we go. It was really close. So improve construction, you'll be our constructor. Alright, and this is safe, right? We got some solid, something solid there. The water's not going to come through and flood the base. That's good. Nope, don't have enough metal for that. Catalina got more athletic. Halcyone, we'll say. Not sure how you're supposed to pronounce CYI like that, but... Still don't have an official food source. Is this, Hey, we got a mess hall. So it's not a great hall yet. Because the great hall would require more decor. But it's +3 morale. So that's nice. We can do a kitchen. Oh, something happened. Oh, we got a telescope. Won't be able to set that up for a while. Interesting. So now that we've built the thingy, actually, let's get interior decor. I'm not really in a rush to do some of the more advanced research, so let's pursue that. And there we go, we got metals. I think I wanted to build another battery here for now. Alright, let's see what we can see now. Oh, hey, look, a Draco. Interesting. Interesting. And no germs over here, right? No slime, no nothing. So we could go out this way and wrangle a Draco and get some things going. What does Mirthleaf do? Decorative? Okay. And it can farm plot in oxygen and at room temperature. Okay. Another research complete. What was I researching? Oh yeah, a decoration. Could probably decorate. Flower pot. Ceiling light, lamp. Two things. New printables available. Let's see what we got. Oxyfern seed is interesting. Farming interest, but critter reversion. Farming, research, and cooking is interesting. Surely we'll get an oxyfern seed at some other point. Germ resistant, immune to food poisoning. It's only +1 though. I want to take that. So this oxyfern seed, what's your deal? They absorb carbon dioxide and convert it into oxygen. Dirt and water. Okay. So a thought would be to go down here to here, put a planter box, and we'll put that down there in the carbon dioxide. Alright, now research. What do we want to research next? All the automation stuff will be very helpful later on. I think... let's see. Conveyors, or something I've not really done anything with. Where is... There's plastics. Oh, there's the smart battery. So the thing that I've done, and I've seen a lot of other people do as well, is, you know, you set up cold generation with a smart battery, and eventually power control station. You get, you know, a nice little power station going, which then frees up dupes from not having to run on the manual generator. What does temperature look like right now? 3. It's pretty warm over there. Warm everywhere around us, but decent temperature here. We're gonna ruin that. The uranium is cold. Okay. Temperature is a problem we'll probably not actually have to do much of anything about today. But need to be mindful of that in the future, I think. I guess we could sell breathable. We could also keep going up here. There we go. Can't break through that. So let's do something else. Sulfur and mafic rock. Okay. Alright, we're double researching for a minute. I guess until the digger realized they could go back to digging. Our water is okay. Our food is holding in there, although now we're down to just muckroot. Can we plant something here? Did we want to plant something here? This plant improves decor. Great. That's what I was after. And then we got the planter box here. Can we plant oxfern seed? Yeah, there we go. So, pretty obviously, this is not anything like a speed run. This is me remembering how to play this game and just taking it pretty easy and maybe playing it safe a bit, but just, you know, getting back into the swing of things and hopefully, you know, continuing this all the way through to one of these things. Or all of these things? I don't know. I've previously survived for more than 200 cycles. I don't know about the morale. I may have had 12 duplicates in another run, but I've never built this great monument or any of the rest of these things. So, if nothing else, I wanna try out doing some or all of these things. I'm gonna attribute increase. Athletics is going up, which is good. Alright, so we finished Smart Battery. If we're going to do the power plant, we're probably going to want the transformer. So let's do that next. And we could probably thinking about it, I guess one issue is that we're gonna need to supply it coal, and I know we've seen coal here, so there's some out in the world. Maybe we don't necessarily have huge deposits of it, but there's some coal out there if we want to go that route. Although the thing that I just started researching includes hydrogen generators. So if we can hold out, we could, let's see, where is, maybe it's quite a ways. The thing that allows you to, oh, electrolyzer, there we go. Oh, that wouldn't be too bad. So we set up something to split water into hydrogen, and then put that into the hydrogen generator. We don't have refined metal. We probably have a station. Do we have a station to do that yet? Oh, it's under refinement, isn't it? Nope. Okay. So I guess a thing that we are kind of missing right now is the ability to inefficiently produces refined materials from raw resources, so this is what we would need. I'll let that finish researching, and then we can maybe move over this way. We do have a lot of water. Achievement art. Construct a building outside the initial starting biome. Okay. Oh, maybe this ladder was it? I was thinking if we're gonna do a coal generator, kind of doing it far away. It's gonna be generating, I think it generates CO2, right? And CO2 sinks anyway, so just like building it at the bottom would be good, but then we have to like get the coal there, and that led me to the thought of, well, how much coal is there around us? Yeah, so anyway, that's kind of what I was thinking about. Can we inspect these things? Yeah. So some story stuff. I think I've read all these before. I'm assuming. Yeah. That it's the same. A weight plate. This is different. Interesting. Ooh, a comfy bed. Hold on. The music's a little too quiet now. Oh, too much? There we go. Somewhere in between. Yeah, log entries. Yep. So this is interesting. Are these... Nope, now too loud. Just can't win. Cycle sensor. Oh, this is neat. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Can we submit bioscan? Let's see what's in the box. What's the problem? Oh, we don't have water. Oh, more achievements? Probably from, yep. Inspecting facility ruins. There we go. We can rummage. We can inspect. Yep. Alright, some free food. So we got advanced power regulation. Alright, so I said we were going to go back to... so there's an electrolyzer there. And we need like the liquid pumps and stuff anyway, so let's go that way. In fact, maybe... I don't know that we really need to get more power right now, but getting the... some of the other things like sanitation and filtration and improved plumbing will be good. Water sieve and some of that stuff, so we can kind of get a better bathroom going. Might be good. This one I'm looking for. Still good in germs. Yeah. So the reason I'm digging over here is that I was thinking it would be good to kind of get the oxalite exposed, and I guess if nothing else, we can harvest this. But eventually I want to kind of like clear the space out so we can expand our water reservoir over here. Feels like a good idea. We can keep these open, yeah? Maybe not the bedrooms. But we can keep the hall. I guess at this point we can, oops. That's not the right key at all. Continue the ladder down. Get access to this stuff. And for now, I guess we could just, like, is there a... There's harvest. Is there a auto harvest? Harvest plants? Enable harvest? I guess that does that? Okay. Okay, cancel does nothing. I was thinking though, I mean we have a lot of cacaos. I guess we don't need to really actually do that quite yet. Research complete, new printables available. What can we print? Snazzy suit. Another builder. Building, researching, tidying. Plus 10 strength. It's interesting. It's a lot of positive traits. Increased cuisine, increased creativity. The tidying is interesting. So plus 10 strength is 250 plus 250% tidying speed and 400 kilogram carrying capacity. Do we want a tidier though? And a little bit of medicine versus the snazzy suit. I think I'm gonna hold out on dupes until we get a really good like farmer or something that's gonna help us in our food production, because I'm afraid of getting into a situation where we're not producing enough calories for the colony. Now, give it to Catalina. Okay. So we finished air systems. Let's go into sanitation. Okay, so we can't, there's no like shift click or anything. Okay, so we'll do sanitation next. Thinking about how we could get into this without letting any of the chlorine out or going through the chlorine. Doesn't seem to be a good way to do that. I guess we could bleach stone there. The bleach stone will be eventually very useful for things. What's up with this door? It's unknown. What's inside that? Cannot be manually controlled. Security door. That's interesting. Huh. Alright, I think that'll get us in. It is about halfway into the stream for today, and so that's usually the time I take a little break where I can go and refill my water and stretch my legs and all that stuff. So I'll be back in just a few minutes. Alright, and I'm back. Let's get back into the game. I think... There we go. So I think research is complete. That's what I think. Now, thinking about like how we want to deal with water is something I'm not really sure about. I'm not sure about a lot of things, but you know, so what I was thinking about though just a minute ago was that, hold on, music's, you gotta get the music quite right. There we go. Okay. So what I was thinking about is that we're going to need, we're gonna want to upgrade like the latrine into an actual bathroom with the showers and the sinks and all that stuff. But before we do that, we need to have like proper water filtration set up. So thinking about like how are we going to do that? In the past, as I recall, what I have done is I would set up a whole reservoir and just dump the you know, the germy water into a reservoir and then, you know, pump it into filtration. I've subsequent to that seen some playthroughs where basically the filtration is able to keep up with the at least for a colony not, you know, not too much larger than this, able to keep up with the bathrooms. I guess there was one liquid reservoir, but that was enough of a buffer, and it was able to keep up. And then, so you do the normal thing where you have the pipes going into liquid reservoirs, and then you put bleach stone in there to make a chlorine room that kills off the germs. You can also do filtration there, all that stuff. But, to really do a better bathroom, we have to get all that stuff set up. And thinking about kind of like where that's going to be is kind of what I'm thinking about right now. If we had, because I want to leave enough room, right, so that we have kind of like where we're going to process the dirty, germy water, and then going into a reservoir. And at least for right now, kind of the center of our colony is this ladder here. And yeah, I don't know. The problem is that I don't think my recollection of playing into the mid-game, I don't know enough about kind of how things will evolve and how things should be laid out to like plan that far ahead. So I think this is going to have to continue to be a solving one problem at a time sort of situation, and just like get to the end game. Because the alternative would be I go watch some tutorials and do that sort of stuff, and I'm not interested in doing that. I've seen bits and pieces of playthroughs since I played this game last, and that's kind of what got me into thinking about playing this on stream. But yeah, we'll just figure it out. I think we could probably dig out this. Well, there's the sand there. We'll want to get that copper out of there. I guess it doesn't matter. We can go from the top, and we can build. We could build something like this size. And for that matter, I could just build another pump here to access this. Like so. I think if I did that, I would also want to... One, that would be kind of convenient for the research. Something's gone wrong. Something's gone wrong. What's going on here? You're suffocating. Ah. Whoops. Priority. Emergency priority. Let me get some sand fall down there. Alright. Trapping the dupe. Alright, so I think though that this path, if I've done this right, we'll be able to get access. We'll also get some iron here, but we'll be able to get access to this area. So what's up with this? So there's a weight plate. Can we see? There's an automation thing, right? Overlay. I thought there was. Materials overlay. Interesting. Power. Is there not a... Okay, if we go to automation. Oh. It worked for a second. Okay. So this controls the door. Cycle sensor. Locker, we could rummage. And inspect. Okay. It's a comfy bed, which I don't know. We've not researched for one thing, but I don't think we have the materials for. Just have one of the dupes live in here by themselves. Probably not. And it's not. We could deconstruct it. And get some obsidian, maybe. What's this made out of? Copper ore? Weight plate? Oh. Some stuff up here, too. More databanks. Interesting. Alright, new printables available. What's it gonna be? Coal. Good if we want to do power generation. Or a dupe. Suit wearing plus 12 athletics. Would eventually be good, but nothing that we need right now. Cooking and decorating, meh. Like I said, I want something either ranching or farming oriented. So we'll take the coal. Now the is the compost. Okay, it doesn't emit polluted oxygen or anything. That's good. There is polluted oxygen there, a little bit. Yeah, it converts the polluted dirt down into dirt. Okay. There we go, then that'll be accessible. Catalina earned a skill point. Alright. So the problem with these initial dupes is that they just have like one focus, which isn't really what I wanted. It didn't seem like a good idea, but it's what it is. Telescope usage and mission control system usage. I think we're maybe a little ways away from that. Geotuner usage. I think this will be good once we find some things out in the world, like geysers and such. Speaking of which, skills. It comes with a new hat, right? Okay. Huh. So we're working our way down here too. We don't have super hard digging, so that's not going to happen. Let me see a little further down here. So a good amount of slime going on across here. Can we see more up this way? Just up to here, yeah? Okay. I mean, ranching would be interesting. We could also probably look for some alternate ways. Actually, yeah, if we could... At some point, our dupe will skill up their digging, and we'll be able to dig out through here. I mean, I guess we could just go over here and dig down, rather than waiting. What is this? Algae? Okay. It's fine anyway. Don't want to have to like get to here and then have to, yeah, we'd have to go around the planet anyway. There we go. Oh, this is sand. So we'll just remove all of that. There we go. Keep her digger digging. Down to 15k cal, huh? Another reason to keep digging. Keep on finding muck root. Keep on exploring. Long commutes. Greater than 40%. That's unfortunate. Are we still researching things? Or did we complete? I guess we completed what we were researching. There's a... I forget what it's called. Whatever it is. Interesting. Is it... Well, there's space program. Artificial... Oh, here we go. Refined renovations. Fireball. Could be good. And we need to go this way anyway. Okay, so let's at least go that far. We'll also get the ladder bed. And we need the rock crusher to provide, to make any kind of refined metals. Yeah, so that'll be good. How, oh, yeah. Let's not store those things in there. Not emitting overpressure. Well, that's good. You've missed about nearly 2 hours to Damas. But it's mostly, you know, it's been kind of a slow start. So just kind of, I feel like, you know, pretty early days on our colony. We're on cycle 14. So in other words, you've missed 13 days. But yeah, it's just getting the lay of the land and trying to remember how to play this game since it's been like more than a year. Yeah, we got the usual things here. We got the slime lung infested slime. We got the chlorine and hydrogen and stuff. There was a Draco over here. Maybe we'll do some ranching. Or maybe we'll get down to oil. There's probably oil down this way somewhere, right? Space somewhere up above. Somewhere up here. Oop, there we go. We found a bed. Oh, it's kind of warm in that room, 90 degrees. Alright, so... how's your Friday been? Nothing happening? So dull? Well... sometimes dull can be better than the alternative. Is that the same Draco? Okay. Oh, and there's one up there. Oh, and another up there. So we have some Dracos that we could go wrangle if we decide to do that. Still only 3 dupes. I'm just kind of holding out for the first dupe that either has ranching or farming, and then based on that, I'll kind of dictate a direction. I think maybe the next project is going to be like setting up. Let's see, what does it need to be? We need some amount of power to maybe like a little power station would be good first. We have some coal, so we can do a power station. Because the other project that I was thinking of is doing water filtration to then be able to set up a bathroom. But that's going to need power too for pumps, if nothing else. I guess the water sieve also, I think, needs power. Other things. So maybe a power station would be good first. So this is granite and slime. That has slime lung in it. So let's see. How low can we build? Okay, like here. And then how big? Let's see, where's the room overlay? Is there a kind of power plant? There we go. So it needs to be minimum 12, maximum 96. But how big does it really need to be? Probably easiest just to like look at. Oh, we don't even have refined metals. I'm getting ahead of myself, but let's just pretend, right? So there'd be a door there, and then I think the smart battery is like 2x2. So, and then we probably also want to have, maybe want to have a. Oh right, it's under stations, isn't it? Power control station, which we can't even visualize. Never mind. I think, obviously, then the next project is getting some amount of refined metal. Is it the rock crusher? Refined materials from raw resources. I think it's the rock crusher. Yeah, it looks right. Okay. So let's build a little space. I'll put it down there. Where did we get from, there was a warm sweater in the locker. Insulation from colds. But -10 decor. Okay. We'll keep that in reserve. Amari earned a skill point. So Amari is our constructor. Sure. New hat for you. Insufficient oxygen production. I think it'll be fine. Just to have oxalite hanging around. Food has decayed down here. Rotten meal lice. Okay, it breaks down into polluted dirt, but that's fine because we will. We have at least a composter. Let's double check settings here. Fine. And skill point. So you are our... Hey, look, super hard digging. Excellent. We're gonna get here anyway. Let me clear out the space though. Looks like... So we need to supply... So I've never set up one of these hot tubs. To and from. Takes power. Takes water. Auto inputs, enable, disable. Okay. So it produces heat and morale. Okay. When I see, you know, it's talking about having a liquid output tank, pipe, then, you know, what is it? What is outputting? But it seems fine. Attribute increase, more athletics is good. What did we just research? Oh yeah, so we can make fire pole. And ladder bed if we wanted to do that. What to research next? Oh, probably going in that direction, liquid reservoir. Right, so... I did leave a gap here for the fire pole. I did that much. I guess we can do that. At least up to here. And then we're not really ready to deal with other atmospheres yet. Let's see. Is that under furniture? Nope. Base? Yes. To oops. There we go. That's good. Needs copper ore. How much copper do we have? I mean, presumably enough. You like how the complexity growth of this game is well engineered for learning? Yeah, it. I think it does a pretty good job. I am not coming into this completely new, fortunately. But yeah, I'm aware of some of the more complicated things that are possible and maybe even necessary further into the game. So it's a mixture of like remembering things and then also like there's stuff that I know is probably going to be problematic later that I just don't know exactly how to prepare for. So I'll just have to adapt when I get further in. Right, I was looking for copper ore. Okay. So we have some. I'm pretty sure if we didn't have enough, the game would stop us from putting down the plan. Alright, and we got up to here. Right, because we rummaged in the locker. Are we... Okay, we can deconstruct that. So we could, and keep going. There's a regolith. So we're pretty close to the surface then? Yeah, that's fine. So, I mean, clearly duplicants can go through there because they rummaged in the locker. So, yeah, okay. I guess sandstone is fine. Probably have sandstone sitting there anyway. Okay. New principles. What's it gonna be? So, farming. Slow learner, decrease science. That's not the end of the world. Ranching, researching is kind of interesting, but I have a feeling that the allergies thing is going to be really annoying. I might take Herald here, and then I guess we'll be doing some farming. Let's do it. Hopefully I won't regret that. And I guess the next thing to do then is to set up a farm. And if we're going to do that, we might as well use farm tile. And what are we farming? What do you farm? I know that like you want to put like a lamp. And then you want to pump water into it. And we have some water reservoirs here we could use. Maybe we use this one, since it's kind of in an inconvenient location anyway. And then we can set up like a farming area on top of this. Or maybe leave it... How tall does it need to be? These are all questions. So... I had a big enough area to see what the range on that lamp is. It looks like it's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I want to build an 8 tall room with farm tile at the bottom? So if I did that here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I could, I mean, what we could try to do is just if I cap this. I guess the other thing is that there's the room overlay that gives us hints about how big. So the greenhouse enables farm station use. Maximum size 96 tiles. That's kind of like a guideline of like, that's 135. So maybe it's a little too big. Although, the bottom will be farm tile. That's... So that'd be 96. So we could... I mean, this is not an unreasonable amount of space. Maybe some pause. We'll let things happen. Let's see. Where do I need to place the ladders for like maximum accessibility? How far can a dupe reach? Things I wish I knew. Let's try here. And then just take out all this. There we go. So, alright, we completed improved plumbing, which is good. Eventually, we'll get to that eventually. I think there's still farming stuff that we need to research, though. We've not done agriculture yet. So let's do that. I'm kind of nervous now that we have 4 dupes. Yeah, we're a little bit low on food. I could probably also harvest this stuff. So, okay, this seems to be okay. Okay, this tube, trying to get a sense of how far they can reach. So, like, these tubes here can reach up to there. So they can 1, 2, 3 away. Like, this is okay. So this worked out. And now I should be able to get a sense of, like, let's see, is it the ceiling light? Right, so that is... So if we have farm tile on the bottom there, then, yeah, we want it to be one lower, I think, then. Which is... or we can make this room bigger. But I don't think we can, actually, because the Great Hall maximum size is what? 120? Okay, so we can make that bigger. So we can do it that way, right? So we can do, where... What? Food. There we go. So instead of placing the tile there, we could place it like here. Right. And then... I'm not going to do the full width right now, I think. I mean, maybe I could. What is it? What is this made out of? It's just dirt. I could just put them all down just to do it. Ceiling lights here. So yeah, so then... something like that. Oh, what am I doing? It needs to be at least there, right? Because we're not gonna have a tile there. We're gonna have that, and we'll put a door here. Like so. Colony achievement. What's this? Hatch a new critter morph from an egg. What did we hatch? Some kind of hatch? Is there a way to list animals that are on the map? Skills, priority, social, vitals. That's dupes. I mean, seeds is listed here, but I don't think, like, animals are? Nope. Okay. Well, wherever it is. Chocolate egg. When you say Treklet, is that different from a Dreco? Glossy is the one that would be interesting. Hatches, pips, puffs. Okay, well, whatever. So we're gonna build this out, and then we'll give our Great Hall a little bit more space. How breathability is going down. That's not good. Let's see, oxygen. All right, we have this big space now that has not great breathability. It would probably help if we had mesh tile. anything anyway. Unreachable build? Why is that an unreachable build? Because we... Oh, because we're missing the floor there. Right, okay, that makes sense. This is an unreachable build because we don't have a way of getting to the ladders there. That can be fixed. So here, can we see? Okay, so that leaves a couple of spots over there. So what I was thinking was we would put farm station here. I guess here. There we go. Oh wait, can I just do that? There we go. Agriculture research complete. Yep. Food has decayed. Yeah, over here. And where? So does this count? It says calories available. Is that what's in? No, definitely not, since there's nothing in the ration box. Helps if we... Let's support storing all the edible things in there. Maybe we should have, like, refrigeration. Oh, hey, look, a refrigerator. Yeah. There's a lot to do. Right. So, the reason we didn't do the power station was because we didn't have refined metals. And so we made this bigger space. And then... yeah, all sorts of things. Can we get rid of all the exclamation points? Yeah, we should do a park. But for now, let's do rock crusher. And wired up. Coal's coming along. That's nice. Let's check our storage bins. We're not storing anything silly. We can store refined metal. That's fine. So copy setting. Paste there. We got more. Oh, it's gone. Some attribute was improved on a dupe. Alright, no power wire connected, but that's fine. So we're gonna expand this out to here. Outside greenhouse. Oh yeah, Colony lacks crop tending skill. Does it? Oh right, he had the dupe in question had the interest. Hold on. We didn't allocate the skill point. Oh, but not crop tending yet. Okay, so we'll get there real soon. Alright, so what are we farming? What can we farm? Mealwood? what is blossom seed? Bristleberries? Floral scent and bristleberry is 1600. Harvest chance 10%. 1600 versus mealwood. Only 600, 10%. It's not great. Okay. And takes sulfur for that. Whereas this takes water and air. Whereas this takes dirt and air. And we don't really have anything else. So I think Bristle Blossom is the thing to do. There. And guess what? More wiring. More power. Okay. Saw that 0 there. I was thinking that was calories, but now we still have a little bit of food. Illumination. Yeah. So I think right now what we should do is let's we got a lot of hatched eggs sitting around here. Let's harvest some of the hatches. I don't like that there's polluted oxygen. How did this happen? Oh. I don't think we have enough composters. Just unfortunate. Let's go a couple going down there. Ooh. Yes. There we go. I think we can kind of just hold off on this for right now. Do we see more down here? More, all this salt? Bleach stone, carbon dioxide, hydrogen. Yep. More sulfur over here. Oh, what was there? Oh, from rot. That makes sense. Alright, let's police up all of the polluted dirt, huh? Let's see. Printable. Rust. Or a dupe. Well, considering our current calorie situation, probably not a dupe. I guess it'll be... I mean, I could reject all. But why not rust? Care package sounds best. Yep. Yeah, okay. Let's... There we go. These are unreachable right now, so we can fix that. Right. Still working on that wire. So then our next problem is probably, let's get some copper going. Next thing is going to be power generation, I think. I mean, the batteries are looking okay, but what happens when Herald here stops running? How long does that power last? Okay. It lasts for a little bit. There we go, we got light. Got stuff growing. And now, it's going even faster. Although, part of that is the rock crusher, right? Let's look at priorities. Harold here, your priority should be farming. Whose priority is running in the manual generator? Generate power is operating. You got machinery skill, and otherwise you're researching, so you can be sure. I feel like that makes sense. Okay, anyway. So we got this going. We're gonna be able to make power plants, which will be probably for the good. And maybe someday we can use this hot tub. Yeah, so we're able to see a little further. So yeah, this space must be pretty close. If we're seeing regolith here. Oh, okay. What else? Crops. Oh, we're out of power. That's pretty good though. Power lasted until morning. There we go, there we go. We're kind of low in calories still. Anything else running around that we can utilize? Nothing else we can dig out some more muckroot. Yeah, let's uproot that so we have more seeds. Yeah. Alright, so power plant is a thing. So farm tile is the thing I built, but I think hydroponic was the thing I was thinking, but fortunately we're not really set up to do hydroponic anyway, so I picked the right thing. Yeah, we got this stuff now. That's all nice. So power. Do a little coal generator. So we'll do door here. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I feel like there's like an image in my head of how I've done this before, and I want to make sure that I leave room for this. But I guess it doesn't matter. We can always tear it down and do something different. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, something that's not in that list. It's the station. Power control station is a thing. And then coal generator. Let's just let's give ourselves some space. And then smart battery. We'll start with that. And 60 tiles. How big can the power station be for the thingamajig power plant? 96. So this is 60. So that's a good start. And we'll put in some ladders to be able to reach everything. We've not researched automation yet. At all. Let's at least get automation wire here. There we go. Unrefrigerated food, I know. Right, I was gonna make a refrigerator, then I was like, well, what about power? So I think that'll be the next thing, right? So we'll get the power station going, or at least a coal generator going. We should also have a storage. Storage bin or two. Yeah. At least one to put coal in. What's oxygen looking like? Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, I think the mesh tile helped. Oh. I never made a cut for the fourth dupe. So the fourth dupe has been going and sleeping up here in Unbreathable. Whoops. Yeah, long commute indeed. Can we build another one of these? Let's see, can we deconstruct that? %, huh? I was thinking it would be nice to set up a pitcher pump up here to collect water. There we go. Can we set priority? Actually, can we set priority on a built one? Be like, hey, you should pump from this one? Maybe not. We can disable. Research completed. Smart home. Okay. Good. Gonna need that. Also gonna need a ladder there to get over to there. To reach over to there anyway. So automation. Automation wire. Yeah. Connect those together. This. Coal. There we go. Please put coal there. Attribute increase. Excavation skill upgrade. Alright. Don't need all that for now. Alright, we got all the coal going. At some point we could have a, whatever it's called, to like automatically take the coal from the storage bin and feed it to the coal generator. Assuming we're still using a coal generator by the time we unlock that. Don't know. Is this, yeah, that covers that. Good. And then we don't have crop tending yet, so at some point, Harold will get a skill point. Yeah, XP is being gained across the board here. I'm good there. I don't like polluted oxygen though. Okay. Alright, so when we are, I mean, I guess what makes sense here? Like 2080? Is there any reason to just not only stop the coal generation when the battery is full? Right, so send a rent signal when the battery is 100% charged, and until it is less than 20%. Converts coal into electrical power? I mean, if there was like a... If this was Minecraft, you know, and you put in fuel, and whether you consume it or it just sits there, once it gets going, it gets consumed, then maybe like an upper threshold would make sense. I don't know how it's supposed to work in here, though. Guess we'll see. Or maybe it just doesn't matter all that much. Not having the generator running while the battery is full, though, will be good. I think also let's we can put the planter box down here, since I'm pretty sure coal generators, yeah, produce carbon dioxide. And I think one thing we could do there then is mesh tile. Oxygen will get displaced and leave via that. And then we don't have enough copper. New principle. Alright, what's it gonna be? So, farming and suit wearing? Suit wearing, doctoring, rocketry. We only have six mega cows, so maybe not a dupe at all. Pufflet. How about just no? Pass. I don't think I want anything that exudes slime. Alright, let's uproot our oxyfern and we'll put it down here. How much, using 325 milligrams a second. How much carbon dioxide does this produce? Is there a way to know? I mean, maybe it depends. 20 grams per second. Okay. So we would need many of these to offset that, but it's better than nothing. Eggshell. Let me store eggshell. Probably. Yes. Okay. So if we just disable this building as well, then maybe we'll be able to use all the water here. And then we can continue our... We'll have to deal with the chlorine and stuff, but one thing at a time. Can you see space yet? Nope. Colony achievement earned. What now? Ah. Yep. Got the automation wire going. Alright, so we got that uprooted. So let's put that oxfern down there. And I guess we can just deconstruct the planter. Alright, so we have... Yeah, there's no power wire. We're producing 600 watts. Can we put 600 watts on this wire? Yeah, up to 1,000. Okay, so for now, this is fine. 600 and 400 is 1,000, which is what the wire can support, apparently. So that'll be fine. Oh, it's the music track. Like, what was making that sound? You have yucky lungs. Oh, you get some polluted oxygen in you. Okay. Okay. Do we have... we probably have not researched the thing I'm thinking of. The name escapes me. I'll know it if I see the thing that takes polluted oxygen and produces oxygen. Deodorizer? Yes. That's what it is. I don't think we have that yet. Okay. Ooh, food is low. We're not quite there on the bristle blossoms, so let's dig some more stuff. Uh-huh. There. Noticed we were low on metals too. Gives a little bit more food. Tide us over until the harvest. Also, get rid of that ladder. Breathability is not looking great. That's fine. Did we build that other cot? Yes. Okay, Harold, you get that. I mean, granted, it's a comfy bed, but it's not a good situation for you. Too bad we can't move it. Checking out what we can see here, kind of at the periphery of our exploration. All right. Let's see, we stopped here because there was some germinus like at this level, so yeah. Catalina earned a skill point. Alright, so I don't know. We have some extra morale. We could do cooking. Let's just bank that for a little bit. But maybe cooking will be good. We're not in a position to add another dupe. Oh, power out. Alright, alright. We're generating power. Excellent. Are we generating power? No. We're accumulating power here in this battery. But we've not been delivered coal yet. Okay. Let's make this like a 6. Alright. We have have some more food. And yeah, we disabled these, so we'll be slowly draining this water out. Hanging in there. Ow. Something happened. What was that? Oh, we didn't, there we go. Like that. Oh, no, we're... Oh, I see. We're blocked. Okay. Very well. Has someone delivered coal yet? We have a bunch of coal in here, right? That's what we put in this? Coal? Over 9 tons? Will someone deliver it? No? It's supplying, right? Anyone have strength? Won't anyone deliver some coal? Attribute increased. Machinery skill level. Nice. Oh. Harold is doing things. Insufficient water. Go. We'll have one that's just a bit off cycle. And downtime. But this battery is full, nearly full, and so are these. So I think we'll at least be able to keep powering the light here. Do we have a, oh yeah, how about a report? Power usage. Added remove, so net gain, 28 kilojoules. How much power do these use? They do use power. Oh, energy? There we go. Circuit overview. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, let's queue up some research. I think now that we have some power generation set up, we can maybe do some research. What next? Food repurposing. Ooh. Let's see, we already have the grill. Smart storage. Auto sweepers and automatic dispensers. medical equipment. Interesting. I think I've set a couple of those things up once. Hand sanitizer. Let's see. So we can go as far as like this column with what we have in terms of research capability. Here's deodorizer. Oh yeah, we're gonna need, like, to do the water treatment setup. We're gonna need gas pumps anyway. So maybe this is a good place to go. And then we'll have to do a bunch of stuff for before we can deal with the slime, which we'll have to do at some point. Let's pursue decontamination. Yeah. Alright. So these are getting close. How is, let's see. Here we go. Skills. Really close to next skill point, which is good when I get crop tending. This is a greenhouse. Great Hall, barracks. This is not a power station yet. We would need to put down the actual station for that, which we don't. We would need more refined metal to do. Which, yeah, we could tune up the thing, but eh. Ah, Harold got a skill point. Excellent. Crop tending. There you go. Alright. Now we can produce micronutrient fertilizer, which does work on the thing we're growing, right? New printable. Interesting. Bristle blossom. Okay, good. Alright, so drunklet eggs? Or... I think no dupes. The omelets are interesting, but it's not a huge amount of food. The drunklet eggs... We'd have to set up a ranch for them. But they're... I mean, I'm just gonna take it. They incubate. Just sitting in here eventually. So we could, let's switch our research. Do we need to? Yeah, because we want the critter drop off. So, yeah, so we'll do that. And that'll be another thing to build. Is a little ranching area. Just to... Or do we? Actually... Gas pump. I guess gas pump is the big thing. The like ventilation, which we've already unlocked, we'll need. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. We'll do that. So we need to have like a water lock thing, and have. I know what it is. Just trying to verbalize it because I've seen it built recently on another stream. But basically, an area where you have like hydrogen for the Drekos, and then an area they can also wander into where you have your. It's called a grooming station, I think. That has oxygen, something like that. So it'll be more involved. Maybe we can like use the space over here for that. Alright. But now that we have power, a much more pressing thing is let's have a refrigerator. Okay. So I think I've been doing a lot of like vertical stuff here, but I think what I want to do here is, or do I want to go this way? Maybe I want to go this way. Doesn't need to be a huge room. Let's just do that. I guess that won't really be accessible. Do that. Roll the door there. And we'll use some mesh tiles. Here. Like so. Okay. So what am I doing? I'm thinking about like a kitchen. And since we're gonna put down a refrigerator, that probably makes sense. So we'll put a refrigerator right here by the door. Why not? And then get it wired up. I guess we're just gonna do it that way. I mean, we went to all this trouble of growing all this food. Let's make sure it doesn't rot away. Alright, and we have duplicate skills. So Catalina is our researcher. Telescope and mission control station usage. Gets a morale bonus. Well, there's always the skill scrubber, right? So let's do that. And then we have someone who can cook too. Alright, so got all the related stuff now. Alright, so we want to do a electric grill. So you can store... Ooh, fancy. Yeah, all that stuff. And this is going to be higher priority. Amari earned a skill point. So that's our builder. So kind of the obvious next thing to do would be demolition. That might be helpful. Colony achievement earned. Probably the thing I just did. Use a duplicate skill points to buy out an entire branch of the skill tree. Yep. You know, I should there we go, that works. A lot of copper sitting here, right? This is copper, right? Yeah, good. Granite. Okay, good. Alright, gas pipe. Great. I just was thinking about if we had enough copper for all this stuff, so. There's a big stretch of copper over there. Why not grab it? Okay. I wonder though. Let's operate this generator when the total charge falls below 20%. Okay. So can you just go over here really quick? Okay, good. Our duplicant's time is valuable. Alright, so Quinn? Yeah. We could do super duper hard digging. Be good. Diamond and obsidian mining. Are there other skills that we wanna have? We might want to start doing decorating. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got all that stuff there. Stations, shearing and grooming, yeah. Is there... Where does that go? Oh, it's under furniture, isn't it? Nest table, jukebox. Fancy. Lamp. Oh, I never set up the, there. Is that any power? Presumably it does. There you go. And then I never put the other door on the other side of this to make this into a laboratory. Yep. Alright, so we're cooling contents. And of course that produces heat. Everything produces heat. Oxygen. Got a bit of polluted oxygen floating around. It's not so great. We're up to, well, 20,000. Cake house. Can we, let's do this. Make it a little bit easier to get to the pincher pump. There you go. Get that water drained and we can keep going this way. Oh, hey, look. We can see the vacuum of space now. Great. Also some vacuum over here. It's like, yeah, anyway. And then... Okay, epic rock. I feel like a lot of times by now, there's Pufflet, I would see like some geysers and stuff. But what do we have here? Salt water? Waterweed? Interesting. This track, that is. pocket of coal over here as well. Alright. So, oh yeah, we didn't set up the electric grill. So, Bristleberry. Bristleberry. Okay, so we get a bonus on morale, and it's 2,000 kcals versus 1,600, and that's basically all we can make. So let's just cook that forever. Yes. I guess we never. Finish that. We can do that. Interesting. Maybe we should disable the generator. There we go. Otherwise, our coal generator is just never going to run. Granted, I know, some people say that with the manual generator, you're grinding, I guess, athletic skill on the dupes, which can be good. That's reachable, right? Okay. Let's move some things. Great. Never mind. Continue working on that, please. Thought it was about to be done. Still need the ladder. Okay. Batteries are low. Let's increase the... Oh, I see. Because it was set to 20%. So this should... Yeah. So now I should be able to enable this building, and no one will use this because if this goes, this won't go down to 20%. When it hits 25%, it will trigger the coal generator. Great. Colony achievement. What do we got now? It's not raw. We cook some food. Alright, we're done with those ladders. Now, how many kcals does a dupe use in a day? Change per cycle, 1,000 kcal. Okay. So we're only using 4,000 kcal a day for 4 dupes? So, how long does it take to grow a bristle blossom? Life cycle 24 cycles in the wild. Life cycle 6. Okay, 6 cycles to grow domestically. So every 6 cycles, we produce. Well, each of these is effectively, once we cook them, 2,000 kcals. And we're growing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Not 10, not 12, 11. Okay, so every 6 cycles. So every... Let's pretend it was 12. So every cycle we're effectively producing 2 times 2,000 kcal. So if nothing gets interrupted, if we were producing 1 more per cycle, or if we had 1 more tile, we would be producing enough food for our 4 dupes. What is the range on this? And why? Okay, so that is the range, though, effectively is 5 on either side plus 1 in the middle. Principles available. The more Drucklet eggs. Building, farming, researching, suit wearing, decorating, ranching, tidying. Drucklet eggs. So we're really getting prepped to do a Drucko farm. Why are you running on that? Huh? Okay, I'm just gonna disable it since I can't figure out how to make it do what I want. What was I saying? I don't remember. Right, so it's kind of unfortunate, but I guess this is really set up to grow over 11 farm tiles. And so we are almost producing enough calories to break even with the farm. So in other words, we're not. So just make a bigger farm? How big can the greenhouse zone be? Room, zone, whatever. Maximum 96 tiles. And I suspect... yeah, that's 92. Or 3, or however it counts. Pretty sure it's like counting this area. Minus this... anyway, so it's basically as big as it can be. Do farm tiles block light? Also, hold that thought for a second. I think we could put it there. Like, can you layer farm tiles on top of each other? No seed selected. This is growing. It's getting illumination. This is not getting... it's currently in the dark. Okay, so there's like a ray being cast here. Okay, good. Good to know. That's unfortunate, though. I guess... hold on. So what is the difference, besides the name, what is the difference between farm tile and the other one? Maybe that's relevant to my desire to have more food production. Hydroponic farm. Must be irrigated. Enables... automating, well, okay, so the thing that the text describes is that it reduces duplicate traffic by automating irrigating crops, which is nice. Okay. Doesn't seem to suggest that it has any impact on yield. Okay. Quality terrible. Maybe there's a better food we could be growing. On the other hand, mashed up bristleberry sludge. 4,000 kcal. Never spoils. How is it made? Is that something that we can produce with the... Nope. Well, on this gustatory culinary quest, I don't know what the spice grinder really does. It's interesting. I guess that's like a modifier on top. And then there's a gas range. Maybe that's a thing that is needed to produce the berry sludge? It's not listed here. Berry sludge. Mashed up bristleberry sludge. But it doesn't say how it's made. Is there a thing on the different preparation? Let's see, that's buildings. Food. Okay, here we go. I think this is probably... Yeah, let's see here. Can refined stuffed berry. Mixed berry pie. Lots of things. Not what I'm looking for. It's not the micro musher, is it? Oh, I guess it is. But we need sleet wheat grain. I see. Interesting. If we had sleet wheat grain, that'd effectively double. Well, I don't know. I don't know how. Hold on, sleep. What is the? How many calories is this? Produce that grain. Okay, 0 calories. It's edible. It was 0 calories. I don't know. There's probably like a best way to do things, but that's fine. The spice grinder. It's oh, there are different spices. Who knew? With slime? Huh. Anyway, okay. Well, this is gonna be it for today. Am I sure I want to overeat the scientific space chunk? Yes. Okay. I want to thank you all for watching and listening. It's time for the stream to end though. You have no idea what goes on in this game? I have some clues for the next few hours as things like come back to me, but like I've never really done any of the like growing different kinds of crops and like doing more than making terrible food. So I'm gonna figure it out though next Friday when we come back to this. Otherwise, it's going to be just the normal stream schedule as per the schedule on Twitch. And that means I'll be streaming again Sunday morning. Yep. All right. So until next time, take care. Bye-bye.